See, Minno, I love this Tweety bird.
But she looks so sad in the cage.
But I take good care of her.
Mintu, luxuries with no peace and freedom are useless.
So how?
Just as it was for that country mouse over there. Once there was a country mouse living in the farm on the countryside. He freely enjoyed playing and running around the farm and rested in his spacious and humble home in a corner. One day, his best friend, the city mouse, arrived from the city to see the country mouse.
Welcome, let me show you around the farm.
They both enjoyed playing and sneaking around the farm all day. Later, the country mouse served the city mouse with a humble meal and corns and wheat stalks.
So this is what you eat every day? I mean, it's all good, but you should see the luxuries and comforts for the city life.
The city mouse bragged about the comforts and luxuries of the city. The country mouse listened with much amusement. Finally, the city mouse soon returned to the city.
Bye! See you soon!
After a few days, impressed with the bragging of the city life, the country mouse set out to the city to see the city mouse. On reaching the city, the country mouse found itself lost in the city with tall buildings filled with noise and dust. Finally, it reached the city mouse house.
Oh, welcome!
The city mouse led the country mouse into a hole in a corner of a big room. It was so tiny that the two could barely fit in. Seeing the country mouse hungry, the city mouse says,
Hungry? Come, let's eat!
So they both sneaked out of the hole onto a big table filled with a variety of food. Just as they barely began to eat, the room was filled with noise and the people of the house swarmed into the room for lunch. Seeing them in, both of them ran quickly down the table and hid in a corner.
The family is having dinner. Let's wait.
After some time, they both sneaked out, aiming to have at least leftovers on the table. Just as they approached the table, the housekeeper cleaned all the food and leftovers. Alas, they decided to try their luck in the kitchen. But on their way, they were greeted by a big and ferocious cat.
Where are you two going?
Terrified, they both ran outside the house for their lives and ended up sneaking into the garbage bins. Sadly, they found themselves spending the night in the garbage bins, fearing the ferocious cat and the people of the house.
Okay, not all the days like this, you see. Don't worry, we might be lucky tomorrow.
But the country mouse said,
It's alright, and thanks for hosting me. But I miss my home at the farm. Good luck with your city life.
So the country mouse bade goodbye to the city mouse and the city. It soon reached its home at the farm.
Home, my sweet home. Home is where your heart is. So what use of the luxuries without freedom and peace of mind? First thing first, right? Here you go, lovely one. Enjoy your freedom and peace.
That's like a good boy. Once upon a time, there lived two cats near a village. They were close friends. They played together, slept together, and went everywhere together. Suddenly, one day, there was no food for both of them. The two cats went in search of food. They found a loaf of bread. They both wanted the bread as they were very hungry. They began to fight over it. One cat said, I found it first, it's mine. Another cat said, no, I found it first, give it to me. A monkey in the tree, seeing them fighting, said to himself, "It will be great if I get that bread. It looks yummy." He came to the cats and said, "Friends, why are you quarreling? I will settle your fight." Both the cats agreed to his proposal. The monkey split the bread into two uneven pieces. One piece was large and the other piece was small. Then he ate a portion from the large piece. But this made the other piece larger, so it took a bite from the other piece. Likewise, the monkey ate the whole loaf of bread. It climbed back the tree, laughing at the cats. Two foolish cats couldn't able to eat anything. Moral of the story: when two people fight, the third one always gets the profit. The Grasshopper and the Ant. It was a beautiful spring day, and a grasshopper was playing in a green grass field. In that field, he noticed a line of ants marching along carrying some grains of wheat. The grasshopper asked, "Where are you going with that big lead?"
We are taking these grains in our nest.
"But it's such a beautiful day. Come and have fun with me," said the grasshopper.
No, I think you should come to work with us. It's going to be a long winter with lots of snow. You had better start storing your food now,
replied the ant. Why? Why worry about the winter? It's only spring and there are lots of food everywhere, said the grasshopper. The grasshopper did not listen to the ant. All through the spring, the grasshopper did nothing except eat, sleep, and play. He became quite fat. Then the summer came. Ants were busy collecting food for winter, but the grasshopper did nothing but eat, sleep, and play. He became even fatter. Later, autumn came. Ant advised the grasshopper to collect food for winter, but he didn't listen. Winter is not here yet, and when it comes, I'm sure I will be able to find some food. A few weeks later, winter came and the snow began to fall, just as the ant said. The snow was very deep. Ants were all snug, warm and comfortable in their nest with lots of good food to eat. The grasshopper, however, had trouble finding food. He was very hungry and miserable, cold all winter. By the time winter had ended, the grasshopper had learned a valuable lesson. Next spring onward, the grasshopper went out to gather food with the ant. Moral of the story: work today and you can then reap benefits tomorrow.